Hi guys, I am Devmallo Chakraborty. In this video, I am going to explain the theoretical knowledge of Rag Bhupali. Rag Bhupali is one of the most simple and melodious ragas in Indian classical music. So, we sometimes call it as a beginner level raga. So, without wasting time, let's explore it. So the aroh or crescendo or the ascending notes used in this rag are Sa, Shuddha Rishabh, Shuddha Gandhar, Pancham, Shuddha Dhaivat, Sa, and avroh or decrescendo or the decreasing notes are Sa, Shuddha Dhaivat, Pancham, Shuddha Gandhar, Shuddha Rishabh, Sa. So let me illustrate it. Aroh or crescendo. Sa re ga pa dha sa. Avroh or decrescendo. Sa dha pa ga re sa. Okay. So if we want to learn a rag in detail, then we have to remember some important key points regarding that rag. So the first key point in this rag is the rag has been originated from Kalyan That. Rag Bhupali has been originated from Kalyan That. I will make a separate video where I will explain the thoughts in detail. In this video I am not going to explain the thoughts. So for now just remember that the rag has been originated from Kalyan That. The next point is it is a pentatonic rag, major pentatonic rag, or sometimes we call it as major pentatonic scale. Okay, so on pentatonic scale I will make a separate video. Okay, in this video I am only focusing on Rag Bhupali, the theoretical concept of Rag Bhupali. Okay, the next is Jati. Jati of a rag or nature of a rag depends on the notes which are used in crescendo and decrescendo part. So crescendo part, the number of notes is 5, and also in decrescendo part the number of notes is 5. This and these are common here, and these and these are common here. So due to 5 notes in both crescendo and decrescendo, we can say that the jati of Rag Bhupali is Aurav Aurav. Okay, so next is Vadi and Samvadi. Next points are Vadi and Samvadi. Vadi means the first important note of any rag. So the first important note of Rag Bhupali is Shuddha Gandhar, and the second important note or Samvadi of Rag Bhupali is Shuddha Dhaivat. Okay. Next point is singing time. Singing time means the appropriate time to present this raga is first prahar of night, that is within 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, and the next point is forbidden notes. So what are forbidden notes? The definition of forbidden notes is that the notes which are not used anywhere in the rag. In a particular rag, if the notes are not used anywhere, then we can call these as forbidden notes. So from crescendo and decrescendo it is clear that madhyam and nishad are forbidden notes here, because we can't see madhyam and nishad in crescendo, and also in decrescendo we can't see madhyam and nishad. So we can say that Madhyam and Nishad are forbidden notes of Rag Bhupali. And the last but not the least point is, this raga is popularly known as Bhakti Rasa Raga because most of the bhajans have been composed on Rag Bhupali. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. This point is very much important. Don't confuse Rag Bhupali with Rag Deshkar. Okay, so Rag Deshkar also uses the same set of notes, that is sa re ga pa dha, like Rag Bhupali, but they have different arrangement. Okay, different arrangement, and for this reason the jati of the rag has been changed here. Okay, so let me explain the crescendo and decrescendo of Rag Deshkar. Aroh or crescendo of Rag Deshkar. Sa re ga pa dha sa. Avroh or decrescendo of Rag Deshkar. Sa dha pa da ga pa ga re sa. I think you have understood the difference here, that the crescendo part is same. So from this point of view we can say that the jati is Aurav, but the decrescendo part is not the simple sa dha pa ga re sa. The decrescendo part is sa dha pa dha ga pa ga re sa. Okay, so for this reason, from the point of decrescendo we can say that the jati of or nature of this rag is Aurav, Aurav Vakra. Okay, so this is the notation table I have used here. From here delete this Tibra Madhyam, this is not required. So here capital S stands for Saraj or Kharaj or Sa. Capital R stands for Shuddha Rishav or Shuddha Re. Capital G stands for Shuddha Gandhar or Shuddha Ga. Capital P stands for Pancham, and capital D stands for Shuddha Dhaivat or Shuddha Dha. I have used this SRGPD in crescendo and decrescendo. Okay, so in this video I have explained the theoretical concept of Rag Bhupali. When I will explain the rag practically, then there will be also the concept of Meed, Pakad. If I don't do it practically, then it will be difficult for you to understand. Okay, so I will make another video to represent this Rag Bhupali practically with Vistar, Tan, Meed, Pakad, etc. Okay, so this is for today. Thanks for listening. Take care. Goodbye. And if you find my video helpful, then please do subscribe, like, share and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will never miss any update. Thank you.